What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Audi video. Today we are doing some performance mods and I am super excited because this car makes 211 horsepower stock, which is not bad. It's still kind of fast. It's good enough, but I want it to be faster. So today I got some parts from Integrated Engineering, which is they focus on Audi and Volkswagen, and I got an intake and a chip tuner. So we are going to go ahead and get this to stage 1 since we have already done the MagnaFlow exhaust, which if you haven't seen the previous video, go check it out. And let's get started on some power mods. We got this beautiful box from Integrated Engineering, which we will slice open very carefully as to not puncture anything, just in case. There we go. That. Oh, it's like Christmas morning, except with car parts. So I know this kind of comes disassembled, so there's a bunch of different parts that I will pull out and then show you what we got. So I have all the parts laid out here, and we can start with the air filter, which looks pretty nice. We then have some walled construction panels, I guess. I don't really know what to call them. We got 2 of those. I believe this is for the scoop, so it keeps working, and this is what the filter will bolt onto. We have some piping, which look pretty quality, and then we have some wiring and hardware. So that's what comes in the box. Now let's move over to here and start taking apart the stock. So we're going to start by taking off these tabs. Pretty easy, just push in the centerpiece with like a little screwdriver, and it should pop up just like that. Except I just lost the centerpiece. Okay, well, I guess don't push too hard, otherwise it'll just go through. I guess I'll have to find that later. Now we can lift this section up, and there are 2 Torx bolts, one right here and one right here. And then we can take those 2 off. Just lift up this piece, and there's a screwdriver right here. It is a T20 bit, just in case you were wondering. Let me pull this one off too. And then we should be able to just pull upwards right here and pull this little airbox section out. Now we can go ahead and loosen the 2 clamps. There's one right here and one down here. They're both 7mm bolts. And we can pull this guy out. Ooh, it's hot. I did not wait long enough for the car to cool down. Oh my god. I don't think I loosened this enough. There we go. Now we can take out this clip by pulling this tab outwards and just pulling it out. It's tough to do with one hand. Come on. There we go. Comes out pretty easily, unless you're holding a camera. And then this should unclip from right here, and you should be able to just pull upwards and take the whole airbox out. Easy peasy. Thank you, Audi, for making something actually easy to remove. Look at that. Lots of room for activities. Now we're going to start assembly of our airbox. First thing you're going to need is this socket head screw. There are 2 of these that come with the kit, and one of these little spacers. You're going to take the screw, put it into the spacer so it lies flat like that, and then put it through the hole on the bottom of this plate, like so. And then grab this nylon lock nut and throw it on right here. And tighten it up. And you're going to do that twice, one right here and one right there. Once we get both of these in, we can move back to the stock airbox. And on the bottom, you can see these 2 little plugs. You can just pull these straight off, just like that, and push them onto our new pegs. so. Now we can go ahead and attach our air filter onto our panel, just like that. You may need to loosen this a little bit from factory, it came a little bit too tight. And then we can go ahead and grab the short tube and stick it onto the backside, like so. And now we can go back over to our stock air box and take off the mass airflow sensor, again with a couple of T20 torque screws. Just like that. 2 clamps right here. And then we can throw this into here with the arrow facing backwards, like that. Now we can grab our last tubing, throw it on this side, and get ready to put this in the car. Now we're going to go ahead and throw the intake into the car. Make sure that these two line up with these 2 holes. Once you've tightened down all the clamps, move on to this little bracket right here. It looks like an L shape kind of. Grab this grommet with the holes inside of it. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Grab this grommet and throw it into this hole. Then we can grab the silver nut and washer and go through this hole into the threaded portion of this bracket. Now we can go ahead and set this in right here and attach this bracket to this one with 2 more of the silver bolts right there. Integrated engineering gives you an extension cord if you need it, but mine happens to fit without it. So we're just gonna push that in and lock it, and we're good to go. And the last step is to grab this weathering strip that they give you and push it onto here. And that'll create a nice seal for when our hood falls down, and should just create this nice cold patch. And the last step is to grab our stock air scoop that we took out earlier and bolt it back in here to get a nice little scoop for our air. Now that we've got the intake installed, we can go ahead and use this, which is IE's chip tuner, and go ahead and throw stage 1 tune on the Audi. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You just go ahead and download the app and use this in your OBD2 port along with the cable that it comes with, and just follow the instructions and go ahead and upload the tune to your car. I went ahead and did this already, and it's been a couple days just so I can tell you how the tune feels and what I think of it. And honestly, I was hoping for a little bit more power difference. Granted, it's just stage 1, so I think it's up to 260 horsepower, something like that, from the stock 211, which does make a difference, and I can definitely feel it's got a little bit more of a kick. Also, what I wasn't expecting was that the intake would make such a big difference for the sound that the car has. It gets a little bit more of like the suction sound, and you get a little bit of a psh when the blow-off valve goes off, so that's kind of nice. Definitely wasn't really expecting that, and I'll insert a sound clip right here. But overall, I actually, for the price and, you know, just kind of basic, easy things to do. It's a good amount of horsepower gain, and I'm 100% happy with it. And honestly, I would definitely recommend. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the longevity of the engine, but it says that it has been tested and should be good to go, and it's a safe tune. So I'm definitely really happy with this product, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it helped you out. Please like and subscribe. Go check out the other content. We have the rotary Miata coming up soon. I'm about to do a new video on this Miata, doing a carbon trunk and a diffuser. That actually might come out before this, but go check out the other videos. If you like the channel and want to support the content, go ahead, go to finiteco.net. Check out, we have shirts, hoodies, hats, stickers, and go support the channel. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.